Can you fix the sound on a steel tongue drum? Absolutely, and we're going to talk about how to do it with some magnets and some paper towels. All right, step one, get some magnets. I got these for $10 off Amazon. Step two, get an electronic tuner. I happen to use Pano Tuner. It was already on my phone. That's what I decided to use. There's a bunch of free apps. You shouldn't have a hard time finding one. Step three, you're going to place the magnets on the tongue. And the closer to the center, the lower the pitch is going to be. Just a note, you can't raise the pitch, you can only lower it. So if you wanted it to be all equally in tune, you can take your drum, find your lowest pitch, and then move everything to that one. You can also use this trick to tune to 432 hertz. Pano Tuner, the app that I happen to be using, will show hertz, so you can find the A that represents 440, you move that down to 432, you tune the tongue drum to that, and then from there, you just tune everything relative to that, and you have 432 hertz. And now an important safety message. These magnets are extremely dangerous. They should not be left around children. They are not toys. You should really think about it more as a tool, and you wouldn't leave a tool around a child. I would personally never, ever, ever, ever have these magnets on the tongue drum around a child, and I especially wouldn't have it on in my classroom. One thing you can do is I've put the magnets inside my drum. That being said, I still make sure that this instrument is not unattended with my own child because these magnets are extremely dangerous. So danger, 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 danger. All right, that's the danger warning. Also, if you're finding this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. This way it can spread to more people with some good information. Also, another tip that helps me is I've written the number of each tongue on the inside with Sharpie. It just helps when you're looking in so you can see which one's which. Also, one other thing you could do is you could leave the magnet on the outside, and then if you wanted to, you could do some quick tuning alterations to give you all sorts of different scales or all sorts of different microtones or whatever you wanted to do. All right, and one final tip. If you are finding that your drum is too resonant, you can take the bottom off and you can fill it with, well, really anything. I filled this one with paper towels because that's what I had available. I find that using silk scarves is especially good because it tends to be a little bit smoother and the inside distributes a little bit more evenly, giving it a more even sound. This is what I happen to have today, so that's what I ended up filling with. But what's nice is you can definitely change the resonance. If you want it more resonant one day, you can just have a different amount of paper towels in there. If you want it less resonant and you want it very, very, very staccato, then you put more paper towels in. So it's really up to you, and you can really, really adjust that sound. All right, so the important thing to do is experiment with the instrument. I put saran wrap around it on the first day. Kind of made it sound like a distorted guitar. Kind of cool. Probably didn't want to keep it like that. But the more you experiment with it with different timbres and changing the resonance, the more you'll have fun with it. And yeah, it's... But definitely experiment with it and try to find the sound that you are looking for. And thank you so much for watching the video, and thanks for learning some music with me.